So in today's video, we're showing you how to get 5,000 SP as fast as possible. Now, these objectives do expire in 2 days. They have been broken all week. They are now working. As you can see here, we are ticking them off. Now, the weekly one will count towards anything, so we'll get this done at the same time. But as you can see right here is about 1,400 SP, which will be combined with everything else. We are going to head over to player objectives first, which is going to be player career, play 3, play 6, hats off, and complete 10 match objectives. I'm going to show you how to do this the quickest way possible. So all you are going to do is go over to player career, either continue or make a new one. It's completely down to you. But you want to set it to 3 minutes and on beginner. Make sure you do that every single time. 3 minutes and beginner. And then you are going to go into the game. So as you can see here, we've got ourselves Brighton coming up next. We are just going to go ahead and simulate to when we start against Brighton. So we are against Brighton. And now what I recommend that you do is go ahead and play controlling team. Because it has to be full matches, you can't be subbed off and you can't basically skip it by doing highlights. You have to play the full game. Now, on top of this, we are going to go ahead and do the objectives. So these 3 here is one objective. We have to complete all 3. So we are going to do that at the same time. Now, the fact that it's on beginner and it's only 3 minutes half, so it means it's 6 minutes a game. And because we control the whole team, all we are going to do is go ahead and get a goal. Once we got our goal, I'll show you what to do where you can just sort of rubber band and stand still and don't have to do anything. So let me go ahead and do that now. So we got the goal. Now all we are going to do is make sure that we've ticked off all of our objectives by pausing it. And you can see here we need to assist the goal. So I'm going to go ahead and assist the goal. Once you've ticked off all of the objectives, you can then go ahead and do this rubber band method. So let me go explain to you how to do that right now. So we've got the assisted goal done. Right, what you need to do is just go ahead and win the ball back. You can see it's on beginner. They turn around and run back. Just win the tackle here. And then when you get to this position, you're just going to do a fake shot by pressing shoot and pass at the same time. And then no one will tackle you. So we are just going to sit here for the whole of the first half, win the ball back and do the exact same thing in the second half. And you can do that for all the games. So I'm going to go ahead and meet you at the end of the second half. So as you can see, we are coming up to the end of the second half. We did the same thing. We stood still. Now we're just going to go ahead and kick the ball out. Now, with this objective, you're going to want to do this 5 more times so you've got the entirety of 6 plays done. I'll show you exactly what I mean by this. So as you can see, we got 1 of 3 and 1 of 6. We haven't done the hat trick yet, and we got ourselves 2 objectives done. For some reason, it counts towards 2 instead of 3. Don't ask me why. But what you want to do is go ahead and play the 5 more games. Get the hat trick in any of those games. Once you've played all 6, then you can do the match objectives on highlights. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is get to our next game and then play only the highlights. So let me go ahead and do that. So we have got Tottenham now as our next game. So we head over to match day. What we are going to do is just show you what happens when you play as team highlights. Now, with this, we are going to get ourselves the objectives done and not the play games done. But this is going to be the quickest way to get objectives done once you've played the 6 that you need to do. So go ahead and skip all the animations at the start, and then you'll see our 3 objectives that pop up. And we are just going to go ahead and complete 3 passes, score 1 goal, and get a match rating of 7. Now, how these highlights work, in case you didn't know, is essentially the ball's going to be kicked off and it's going to put us into a scenario. All we have to do is either score or defend those scenarios, and it's as simple as that. It's going to be the quickest way to get these objectives done once you have got your 6 plays done. This doesn't count towards your 6 plays. I just want to make that clear. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this, and I'll be back once this is done. So we have got ahead and completed those moments. We also scored a hat-trick in that as well, just to show you that does count in that game mode as well, just in case you hadn't done it like me. Now, if we head back over to objectives, you will see that we got the hat-trick done, some more objectives done, but the games won't be counted. So there you go. You can see here the hat-trick has been done. We got an extra objective, but we didn't get any of the play games. So once you've played all 6, go ahead and do the highlight moments to get the rest of these objectives done. Let's move over to career mode now as a manager and not as a player. Now, these objectives are pretty straightforward. It's just play 1 full game. So the only best way to do this is to do the exact same thing. Break a brand new career or load up an old one you already have. Make sure it is on beginner. Make sure it is also on 3-minute halves. And then you are going to do exactly what I'm going to show you in this game now. So let's go ahead and get into the first game of the season. So we are in pre-season, and that will count towards our first game. So let's go ahead and get into the game. Same thing as always, play match. We have got it on beginner in 3 minutes, as you know. And then we are just going to go ahead, score a goal, and do the exact same rubber band trick as we did before. So let me go ahead and score a goal, and I'll be back once that goal has been scored. So there's the goal. Now all we are going to do is go ahead and win the ball back, do the fake shot on the edge of the box like we did before, and then enter the game. So I'll meet you at the end of the game, and that's how you're going to get all of those play 7 done. So we run through here, do a fake shot, stand still, and then that's all we have to do is just to get the ball. I'll catch you in the next objective. And just a quick thing, if you wanted to carry on your main career, you can go all the way over to customize, pressing RB or R1, and it will put you on to settings, and you can change it there to 3 minutes and beginner. So just make sure you've got it on that if you are struggling. But let's head over to the objectives now. So there you go. You can see there we have to do that 6 more times and that is complete. Now, a little bit of a bonus thing here. You can go ahead and get the daily objective done in Rush. In clubs, for example, score 3 goals, play 2. There's going to give you 300 SP. And then on top of that as well, if you play 10 Rush games as well as win them, score, etc., you can get extra. I'm not going to do a video on that because this one takes a long time. But as we have been combining the player objectives, the manager objectives, we've actually been also adding in the seasonal objectives as well. You see here we scored 6. We just need to play another 15 or 11 more games, and that's going to be done as well. And that's how you are going to get around 5,000 SP as quick as possible. Like I said, 2 days this expires, so make sure you are smashing these out. I would recommend doing these on player and manager first, then obviously ultimate team afterwards, because you can then combine all together. Any questions, please let me know. If you're new to the channel, want to see more videos like this, smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.